Tonight, ABC 57 investigates the dangers of speeding cars. How difficult is it to change the speed limit in your neighborhood? One Michiana mom says she struggled to get the speed limit lowered on her residential street in Osceola. ABC 57 investigative reporter Kevin Wormhold is at the intersection of Old US 20 and Ash Road there in Osceola with her story tonight. Kevin?
Sometimes, Brian, the speed of a vehicle can determine how bad an accident is. Now, one Osceola mother is trying to get the speed limit reduced on her block after her 6-year-old son landed in the emergency room. The root cause, she tells me, is this busy intersection behind me. This noisy, busy intersection of Old US 20 and Ash Road is causing concern for an Osceola mom, Kimberly Garcia. She lives in a small neighborhood just to the north on Oak Drive. And her son, 6-year-old Alejandro, loves riding his bicycle in front of their house and down the street. And you could see Alejandro playing with his cousin while we were talking with Kim. You'll also notice a cast on his arm.
I scooped him up off the road and I noticed right away that it was deformed. We got there, they did the x-rays, confirmed it was broken. This bone right here was fractured.
I'm standing at the corner of Oak Drive and Liberty Drive, which is the middle of the cut-through Kimberly says vehicles take to travel from Ash Road to Old US 20. Now, the reason why vehicles come through here, she says, is to avoid the busy intersection where those two roads meet. Kim's son was riding his bike in front of their house when she says a car came speeding down the street to avoid the stoplight and almost hit Alejandro.
So he was riding his bike in the road through here. The speed limit is posted at 30 miles an hour. There was a car coming down the road. He moved to get out of her way because she was speeding, and he fell off his bike and landed on his elbow and broke it.
Kim tells me she called Elkhart County multiple times to find out how she could get the speed limit lowered, but claims she couldn't get anyone to provide information. So, ABC 57 News contacted Elkhart County Highway Department looking to find out how to get the speed limit reduced. I left messages and sent emails and finally received a statement that stated, quote, "Changing speed regulations requires an engineering study to be completed. A recommendation be made from the engineering department to the Elkhart County Board of Commissioners, and an ordinance regulating the speed be passed by the commissioners." The Elkhart Highway Department also gave me this email address and phone number to request an engineering study, and responded to the public records request for data involved in speed limit studies. Elkhart County Highway Department has had 29 speed study requests since 2021, but only 3 have resulted in a change of the speed limit. I passed along the information, and she has since sent in a request. Kim hopes by telling her story, the county will take action.
The reduction in the speed will keep our kids safe so they can play and have fun and feel comfortable, crossing the street without somebody flying through here, more than 30 miles an hour. Go, India, go!
Now, I've still been in contact with Kim, and she is still waiting to hear back from Elkhart County Highway Department if they're going to send somebody out to survey or do a reduction in the speed limit on her block. We'll keep up to date with it on air and online. You can go to abc57.com for updates. But for now, live in Osceola, Kevin Wormhold, ABC 57 News.